A very good morning to all of you. Now today we'll discuss about the concept of shell scripting, and after that we'll discuss the concept of cron time. Okay. In this way we will complete the Linux today itself, and after that day after tomorrow we'll start the concept of day after tomorrow not on we can say that after one day we will start the AWS. Okay. So let's start the today's concept. In that we'll learn about the shell script. First of all, we'll check what is a shell script. Later on, we'll do that the code of the shell script. How we'll write. So in that there are two types of shell scripting are available. First one is non-interactive shell scripting, and second one is a interactive shell scripting. So before starting the shell scripting, just I want to discuss what is the rules of shell scripting and what I will do the shell scripting. That means definition of shell scripting. I will start my VMware because we need to do the practicals of shell scripting. Start it. Now the Windows Linux will open. Till now we'll discuss about the definition. See, shell script, or we can say that shell, the itself indicates that, or its definition is, it is a command line interpreter that interprets the command and instruct OS to perform the necessary task. Okay. So what is that? It is command line interpreter that interprets the commands and instruct OS. OS is nothing but operating system. Instruct OS to perform necessary tasks. What that included, so it will perform the necessary tasks. Make a note that like C language, there is a compiler, like a C++, there is also compiler, Java is also compiler based language. So in that compiler task kya hota hai, it will convert the high level language into the low level language, and later on that converted task will be executed. Similarly, in the OS or in the Linux, we have the concept of shell script. Okay, and it's now demanding because lots of students, those who are working as an admin work, okay, Linux administrator, administrator, in that case it is mandatory to learn the shell scripting. Okay, whatever they want to perform, for example, if someone wants to perform to create the directory, if someone wants to perform to create the user, if someone wants to perform to take a backup on daily basis or weekly basis, in that case shell scripting plays important role. In that case, shell scripting plays important role. So what is that? See, for example, just I want to update the system. So what should I do? I will create one script. In that I will write a list of command which will update the system, and later on I will execute that. Later on I will execute that. Today we'll discuss about that and we'll run lots of application on that. Okay, so just it means a command line interpreter that interprets the command and perform the necessary task. So in that there are two types of shell scripting is there. First one is a non-interactive shell scripting. We will discuss about that. Non-interactive shell scripting. And second one is interactive shell scripting. Second one is interactive shell scripting. These are the two options where we're gonna discuss today itself. Okay, so first of all, we'll discuss about non-interactive, and later on, we'll discuss about non-interactive missions. What is non-interactive shell scripting? It is one type of it is one type scripting. It is one type of scripting. Okay, it is one type of scripting in that there is no interaction from interaction interaction from user. So if you want to perform some static scripting, okay, so that's why we will use this scripting. If someone wants to, or if admin wants to perform non-interactive scripting, that means there is a no interface, there is a no interaction from the user. Such a type of scripting, if you want to do that, then we will use non-interactive scripting. Okay, so just I will show you over here. I will write example. For that, I will write a syntax and later on I will write. See, whenever we start the scripting, and that case, first line is a mandatory. Okay, for example, I want to write my own script. I want to write my own script. What should I do? I will use hash, exclamatory mark, slash, bin, slash, bash. So this step is a mandatory statement. Whenever we create the script, in that case this step is a mandatory. So while I want to create an interactive script, or I want to create a non interactive script, okay, whatever it may be, so in that case every time we need to write this first line. In that, every time we need to write this first line, because whenever we write this first line, then it will treat as this one is a script. Okay, later on we can add the statements. For example, if someone wants to print, or here I will write a statement, if someone wants to print some message, if someone wants to print some statements, then in that case we can write it. So here I will write example. Then I will write example. In that case, I will write example as I want to create my script having name abc.sh. Make a note of that. Whenever we create the script, in that case, .sh extension is mandatory. Okay, dot C. Whenever we write a C program, we will save that program by using dot C. Whenever we write a C++ program, then we write a program by using dot C++ or CPP. Whenever we write a Java program, in that case, we will save that program by using a dot Java, Python, dot Py. Okay. So similarly, whenever we write the script, in that case, dot sh will be applicable. Then how we'll create the script? We have a lots of options. How we create that, we have lots of option we can able to do by using cat, we can able to do using tag, we cannot able to do using head and tail and touch command. So in that, vim is editor, we can create and nano. So we have these four options available. By using that, we can create the script. Make a note of that. So if someone wants to create their own script, so in that case, we have these four options. Okay, so now we'll save that script by using abt.sh, and I will write a code for that. Okay, so first step, it is mandatory hash explanatory mark slash bin slash bash. Later on, if you want to display something, okay, like in C language we use printf, in C++ we use cout, in Java we use system.out.println, in Python we use print. So like that, similarly, if you want to print something on console, then in that case we use the echo. Whatever matter, it will be included in. Okay, so in that, semicolon is not mandatory, just we need to use an echo. So like welcome. Okay, so we'll do lots of program on that, don't worry about that. So this is the example of script. Okay, so when I trying to execute that script, it will print a message on console, welcome to scripting. Okay, or welcome to scripting. Like that message will be displayed on the console. Now once we wrote the program, how we will execute, how we will execute, because this is important statement, how will execute the script. assume that I have wrote the script, that I have wrote abc.script, okay, and in that I wrote these statements. Once we save that script, once we save the script, in that case, now we need to execute. Okay, so what are the ways are available to execute script? Generally, when we execute, generally, generally when we execute script, we have three options. First, I will show you basic thing. In that we will use sh. That's first one is sh file name. That is script file name. Here I will write dot sh. This is the way by using that we can execute a script. Sh script file name. For example, in that case we have a script name as abc.sh. So I will do that. Here I will write example also sh dot sh. So this is the first way by using that we can execute the script. Second way, we need to understand how we'll execute the script. You can use one of them. Okay. Second one is a bash. That script file name dot sh. Okay. So like that, we can also execute our script. So I will write the example sh dot abc bash space abc. We can do like that also. Okay. And third one is third and last step is dot slash file name dot sh. That we can execute dot slash abc. We have these three options. Among the three options, you can select one of them, okay, to execute the script. Just I wrote the simple statement which will print welcome to script. After that, we'll do the lots of operations on that. But make a note of that. Once we write the script, we need to save that file with extension .sh. Once we save that particular file, now we need to execute. First statement, when I directly use this, then script will be executed. Second statement, when I directly use this, then again script will be executed. But third one, in that case, when I directly use that script, it will not execute. So in that, here I will allow it one note statement. Why that script will not execute? See, whenever we use the dot slash in that case, we need to add execute permission file. Once we add the execute permission to the file, then we can use this statement. Okay, so we all know that whenever we create a file, in that case, execute permission is not added to the particular file, or that's why we cannot able to execute. Okay, so in that case, third step, if you want to follow, in that case, or just third option, third option case, we need to add execute permission to the. How will add? We all know that here we will use sudo ch mod, and here we'll add permission to the user user plus u plus x to the file name abc.sh. Like that we need to add, or we can also add by using this sudo ch mod, okay, 7700 dot like that stuff. If you want to do that, then it's working. Okay, so let's do the practical to understand in brief. Is it my screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir.
I will do the operations on terminal, and in that see how will create the non-interactive script. Okay, so open the terminal. ls करके देखो, we have lots of folder. In that we will create one folder as mkdir script example. that cd script example, इसके अंदर जाके हम script create करेंगे. Okay, so just click on the ls, check out does we have any file. No. So here I will create my first script, cat abc.sh. The file is not available, we need to create that file, cat greater than symbol abc.sh, enter. Here we need to write the first statement, hash explicit remark slash bin slash sh. Okay, we'll create by using cat, we'll create by using vim, we'll create by using man also. vm बाद में देखते हैं because vm हमने पढ़ा नहीं शायद से. Okay, so hash explicit remark slash bin slash bash. After that, here I will write echo in double quote. I will write a statement over there. Welcome, welcome to script. Yes, welcome to scripting. Use a double quote. That's it. I will use Control D. Now check out whether that script is working. Cat abc.sh. See, hash explanatory remark bin bash and echo. So we write that script with extension .sh. Make a note of that. That script extension must be a sh. Now we have three options to execute that script. First one is a sh, second one is a bash, and third one is a dot. Okay, now in that case, just I will use ls-l. And now check out this file abc.sh. Does that file have execute permission? Right now the execute permission is not available. So we cannot able to use third option. Okay, we can able to use first option, we can able to use second option, but we cannot able to use third option. Okay, let's do the practical. Here I will use sh file name.sh. See, welcome to scripting. Welcome to scripting. Okay, so the first method it works. Second will execute bash abc.sh. Second method also execute. Second method bash abc.sh. By using this way, also we can execute the script. But whenever I try to execute third method, then it will not execute. Dot slash abc dot sh. So when I tried to use C permission denied. Why? Because execute permission is not available. Because execute permission is not available. So for that I will use sudo ch mod user plus x permission and the name of file is abc.sh. Password. Now we'll use ls.l. See, now that particular file has execute permission. Now that particular file has execute permission. Now in that case we can execute dot slash. We get the output. We get the output. Make a note of that these statements are mandatory. ये statements याद रखने का. Third option case we need to add execute permission to the file, and I will add. Here is the example. Okay, so by using that we can create the script. So in that case I will create one another script. Okay, so for example I want to create a script. In that I want to create I want to what perform some task. Okay, so here I will use cat. Here I will use cat update sh. Cat update.sh. Let's do that. Hash mark slash bin slash bash. In that case, just I will write sudo su. After that, sudo by using that we can update our system. By using this way we can update our system. D, check out ls update.sh is available. Now execute sh update.sh. लॉगिन तो हो गया है, रूट यूजर से लॉगिन हो गया है, अपडेट नहीं. See, earlier it was arvind.arvind, right now it is a root user. Okay, so script के अंदर यहाँ से sudo su से login हो गया है ये, but ये command नहीं execute कर सकते. That execute. See, now it is updating. It is updating. Enter करने के बाद. Okay, like that we can create lots of operation on that. Now it's trying to update the system. आपको ऐसा लगता है कि we need to perform some bunch of commands, so we will write in the script. Rather, I will write a script to create a folder. Okay. Let's do that. What we did, I will use cat. I will create the folder inside this script example. Okay, cat, and I will use option get that. So folder. So in that case, I will write a code before that hash exclamation mark slash when hash because it is script. Folder mkdir. Okay, so where we need to create the folder. So here we need to provide the path slash home. That folder script. So before writing the script, just from that, check the present working directory. Once we check, I will update it. Hash exclamation mark slash bin slash. With that, just I want to use this command mkdir. I want to create a folder mkdir inside this path. So I will copy that. I will copy. Control insert से copy होता है. Control insert. Shift insert. Okay. In that I want to create XYZ. And I create 5 folders. In that case, XYZ1, XYZ2, XYZ3, 4, 5 will be created. Okay. And after that, just I want to check the ls-l command. Okay. So in that case, I want to check the ls-l. Okay. So enter. Check out that. What will be the name of shell script? So script name is a folder.sh. So I will add folder.sh. We successfully wrote that script. Now I will execute that as such. The name of script is a folder.sh. See that ls-l will be created. Okay, let's check out about because ये ls-l कहाँ run हुआ है? abc xyz. Okay, ये folder तो create हुआ है but having the name xyz ऐसा create हुआ है. Okay, let's check out ls करके देखो. See the folder will be created. So xyz folder create हो गया. So what should I do? I will remove this xyz. I will update my script. Less rem update .sh. Okay, so now we're trying to create file. Okay, so file create करके देखते हैं यहाँ. So touch, sorry, cat, that symbol. Here I will write file. You can write lots of operation on that. But make a note of that hash exclamation mark slash bin hash is a my method. File touch xyz dot file. Okay, create the file and just I want to, that's it. So that touch, that file name is that file. I will execute that. As such, we can execute any method. Bash से भी हम execute कर सकते हैं. Batch file dot sh. Let's करके check करो. See xyz, xyz2, xyz3, xyz4, xyz5. Lots of options. So by using that, we can create our script. So this is the way to create the script. Okay. So this one is a non-interactive script. In that there is a no interaction from the user. But when I trying to execute that script by using dot slash, then it will not execute. See, permission denied. So in that case, we need to use sudo mod 700 and the name of file is file.sh. ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं. Dot slash. Now it will be executed. Check out. See, we have already files and folder. That's how this information is not created. Okay, so हमारे पास already files and folders थे, इसकी वजह से ये create नहीं हुआ. But the script is executed. Okay, so we can create the script like that. Now this is about what? Interactive script. About what? Interactive. Okay, so मैंने XYZ के जितने भी फाइल्स थे डायरेक्टली यहाँ से RM XYZ X6 दिए. That means इसके आगे का जो भी होगा that will be deleted. Now I will create the interactive script. This one is about non-interactive. और इंटरेक्टिव स्क्रिप्ट. इसमें और नॉन इंटरेक्टिव में डिफरेंस क्या होता है? इंटरेक्टिव और नॉन इंटरेक्टिव में डिफरेंस क्या होता है? इन दैट केस यूजर इंटरेक्शन इंटरेक्शन यूजर इंटरेक्शन will be okay. So in this case इंटरेक्टिव में क्या होता है? यूजर इंटरेक्शन होता है. That means end user will interact with your script. For example, you need to write a script to accept the name. You need to write a script to accept the surname. You need to write a script to accept the user information, like that stuff. You can able to create. Okay. So what will be the syntax to do the script? Syntax. Here again we need to use same thing. Hash max slash bin slash bash. And after that, here we need to write some statement to execute it. Okay. So just I will write a code for that first, and later on we'll discuss it. Okay, so I want to create an interactive script. So what should I do here? I will create cat name.sh, which will accept the name. Cat name.sh. So what should I do here? I will write hash exclamation mark slash bin bash. Later on here I will write echo enter enter name. And now once the user will be enter, we need to store that. जैसे भी user ने enter किया है इसको, we need to store. Where we need to store? We can store it into variable. We all know that the definition of variable, a name given to a storage area where we can store the values. Similarly, in the script, we need to store the name inside the variable. So here I will write f underscore name as a variable name. Okay, and just for that I will write one read is an attribute to read the line. Okay, and here I will write read f name. That all information will be available, will be stored in this name. Similarly, we'll add echo enter surname. Okay, or second name. Say that second both meaning enter your second name. Use double quote. Again, I will use read yes underscore name. Okay. So अभी हमने name तो read कर लिया. Now we need to display that. Okay. So हमें display करना है. So again I will write echo your name is colon. Okay. Here we need to use colon and double quote close. I will use dollar. डिस्प्ले करने के लिए डॉलर देना पड़ता है आपको पास f underscore name. Similarly, we'll use echo for second name is good. Here I will use space dollar. What will be the second name? Yes underscore name. Done. Just read that file name.sh. So we wrote this statements. स्टेटमेंट्स लिखे हैं यहाँ शेल के अंदर से कॉपी नहीं हो रहा है. ओके so now we need to execute it. I will write less just will use sh name dot it will ask enter your first name. So there is an interaction with user. Earlier when we execute the script, in that there is a no interaction from the user. Earlier whenever trying to execute my script, in that case there is a no interaction from the user, but now I'm doing the interaction. Okay, so what is your name? So my name is, first name is Arvind. What is your second name? Second name will be Zodl. See, your name is Arvind and your second name is Zodl. Okay, so we can do the operations like that. We can able to create operation like that. So scripting is quite easy, just we need to understand this concept. Okay, so just I will wrote this statement over here. Hash exclamatory mark slash pen slash bash. That here I will write echo. Enter the message. Enter your first name. Okay, once we enter that first name, we need to read by using read, and after that we need to provide the variable name. Okay, so here I will use f underscore name is my variable name, and in bracket I will write variable name. Okay, so this is a hint, make a note of that. ये hint है वेरिएबल नेम, नहीं तो आप प्रोग्राम में भी लिखोगे. इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है? वेरिएबल नेम. Similarly, what will write second statement echo enter second name, your surname or second name, both are the same, don't worry about that. Once we enter, now we need to read the second name also. So here I will use a read and yes underscore. Now आपकी स्क्रिप्ट ने आपको रीड कर लिया है. Okay, now we need to display that information. How will display? Just use dollar behind your variable. And if you want to add the text, see here I will write echo dollar f underscore name. अब ये जैसे मैं लिखता हूँ ना, तो it will display only name. But if you want to add some text, then use double quote open, and in that you can add the text. Okay, so your name is like that. Your first name is like that. So it will display this statement also, and in front of that statement it will display your name which was stored in a variable. Okay, जो variable के अंदर stored हुआ है. Similarly, we'll do what? We'll do for second name or surname. Your sir that we'll write the variable name. So what is the variable name? What is the variable name? Yes underscore. This is the script to execute the program. Okay, in that there is interaction from the user. So that's why I here wrote, in that case, user can interact. User can interact with, can interact with interactive scripting. Okay, so ये interactive scripting का example. So like that you can do lots of program on that. So इससे हम बहुत सारे program create कर सकते हैं. Similarly, see here ls करके देखो ls hyphen el. So that name script is no execute file is not available. Okay, when I trying to use dot slash name dot sh, so it will not execute. Why? Because we don't have permission. So again, we have option sudo chmod, option sudo chmod u plus execute permission u plus execute to the name of file name.sh. Okay, once we did that, ls hyphen el करके चेक करो name.sh में आगे execute available है. Now we can execute that script. See one more time ls dot slash name of file name.sh. So what is your first name? So here I will write my first name would be Ravi. Ask for the second name. Second name will be the Adav. See, your first name is Ravi and your second name is okay, so again you execute this script lots of time. Okay, so now if you want to store that information again, we'll use see pipe. We will use that script, and here I will say Ravi info, Ravi underscore info. That information will be added into that script. You cannot do that because there is a interaction will be available. For non-interactive, we can do that. Okay, so here I will write yeah, get that information. This is the overall about what scripting, shell scripting. In that we did the non-interactive shell scripting and we can did the interactive. But अभी जो script किए ना हमने ये सभी के सभी ना by using cat किए थे. So here I will use one editor, okay, and we'll create one script, one more script. Okay. So here to use the nano, make a note of that. Now I want to use a nano editor. So here I want to use a nano as editor. Okay, so make a note of that. So जैसे एडिट प्लस होता है या नोटपैड प्लस प्लस होता है ये एडिटर है ना. सो वैसे ही नैनो एक एडिटर है. ये नैनो एक एडिटर है. And just we need to provide the path. So I will create the nano file. So here I will write how we will create script using nano editor. In that case, just I will write some statements. What will be the syntax? Syntax will be nano and after that file name. Whatever it may be, .sh. Okay. अगर normal file create करनी है तो don't use a sh. So just open that file nano. That for example, I want to create xyz.sh. See gu nano. Nano editor will be open. Okay. Nano editor, and in that we can write hash exclamatory mark bin bash. Okay, so in that write one echo statement echo I'm from nano. See इसके अंदर अब स्क्रिप्ट के अंदर ना कलर्स चेंज होंगे. टेक्स्ट के लिए अलग होगा, डिस्प्ले के लिए अलग होगा, वेरिएबल के लिए अलग होगा. तो आपसे इससे समझ में आएगा आई एम फ्रॉम नैनो. Once we wrote all the lines, in that case we need to save that file. How will save that? just use Control O, enter Control X. Now check out cat xyz.sh. We wrote that thread. Okay, so here I will write how we will save nano file. In that case, ctr control plus O. Once we did that press enter button, and after that control ctr plus X. Okay, so this is the way control O, enter, control X. Okay, we wrote that, just execute that script, message. What will be the name of file? xyz.sh. See, I am from nano editor. आई एम फ्रॉम नैनोडेल। इरेडर से करने का फायदा क्या होता है, उसे मॉडिफाई कर सकते हैं आप। कैट से क्या होता है, हम मॉडिफाई नहीं कर सकते। once we wrote we cannot able to modify that, we can append it but we cannot able to modify। so now अगर आपका प्रोग्राम गलत आउटपुट दे रहा है, we need to change some slight lines, so in that case we need to use a nano। okay, so here I will nano xyz dot sh, see whatever I wrote, just I can edit it। here I will write, see, enter। after that I will use a read। see color change होगा वेरिएबल का, read मेथड का। okay, so read space, I will use वेरिएबल का भी कलर चेंज हो गया। after that here I will place the dollar, and here I will use my variable name full name। control O, enter, control X, run that sh xyz dot sh, enter your full name। name is your full name is okay। सो हमने बहुत सारे प्रैक्टिकल किए हैं, उसमें अंदर हम इफ यू वांट टू क्रिएट डायरेक्टली डायरेक्टली भी हम यूज कर सकते हैं, बट मेनली दिस स्क्रिप्टिंग इज यूज टू टेक द बैकअप। ओके, अपडेट द सिस्टम, सिस्टम अपडेट करने के लिए, बैकअप करने के लिए, मेंटेनेंस इशू सॉल्व करने के लिए हम स्क्रिप्ट यूज करते हैं। बहुत ही इजी है, और आगे चल के आप व्हेन आई यू डूइंग अ जॉब ऑन हडूप, Hadoop is a technology, or it is an open source framework which is used to perform the distributed tasks among the commodity of hardware or cluster कह सकते हैं। okay, just Hadoop is a framework which allows to perform distributed processing of tasks। okay, distributed processing of tasks perform करने के लिए हमें ये मदद करता है। so like that, in that case we need to create the lots of script on that, and you can perform lots of tasks। okay, so this is about scripting। so does anyone have query till now? We need to conduct also cron tab, but again time will not available to perform the cron tab because we need to use 40 to 45 minutes। so we'll stop here, and if you have any query, let me know, we'll discuss about that। yes, does anyone have query regarding now in scripting? I will share that document with you, don't worry।